7:42.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Well, it was only just on Monday on the show that we were talking with Ben Young in the Ideas feature about the idea of a pop-up store to reinvigorate a brand, or in this case, an area, I guess. The High Street Lucky Christmas shop has been created in the central Auckland area, and Chris Cherry from Workshop is on to tell us all about it. Hello to you, Chris.
Yeah, hi.
And you guys recently formed something called the High Street Guild as well.
Yeah, the High Street Guild, I guess it's a reinvention of the High Street District Business Association. We've sort of gotten together not only to promote the area, but just to, well, I guess promote the area in general, not just in a commercial way, but with a variety of different sort of social, cultural, and in this case, charitable events.
Have the people of Auckland neglected the High Street area somewhat in recent times?
Oh, look, I wouldn't say that they've neglected the High Street area, but I think, fashion and life these days is often about the new, so as new stores perhaps open in areas like Newmarket and Ponsonby, it's easy to kind of forget the old faithfuls, and, a lot of what we're about is celebrating what's great about High Street.
Well, with this idea with the High Street Lucky Christmas shop, you really have created something completely new, and you've used the old box space, which was an old nightclub.
That's right. Yeah. It's and many of us have very fond memories of the box. I must say the new incarnation smells a whole lot better than the box.
I can imagine.
We've got 100 live Christmas trees down there.
Oh, okay. So now it's set up almost like a forest.
Yeah. We call it sort of like an enchanted forest. As I say, there's about 100 live Christmas trees down there. There's sort of set lighting and music and even kind of mist machines. So yeah, it's very much like an enchanted forest. So it's kind of a cool little place to go and hang out for a couple of minutes. In addition to the opportunity to buy a Christmas present. But
the difference also with this is that you don't necessarily know what you're buying.
Well, no, in fact, you don't know at all what you're buying. It's like a giant lucky dip, if you like. The gifts are priced at $20, $50, $100, and there are a few particularly special gifts at around $300. But the idea is that 100% of the price of the gift gets donated to the city mission, which is a great thing in itself. But in addition to that, you get a cool gift from a high street business as well.
Well, that's amazing. So all the profits go.
All the profits, yeah. No, the whole thing has been funded by the guild, and the gifts have been donated by members of the guild, and Heart of the City has matched us dollar for dollar with funding, which is a great thing in itself.
Wow. So is there some kind of guidance, though, when you're there? Obviously you've got the $20, $50 and $100 gifts, but for male, female, that kind of thing?
Yeah, male, female. There are a few gifts that might be only appropriate to someone who's 18 and above, and that's just purely and simply because it might be a bar tab at Debrett's or lunch at Rakinos, including some wine. So it could be anything at all. You might get a gift voucher from one of the many stores on the street. You might get something from Unity Books. You might get a voucher from Crane Brothers or Zambezi, or Kate Sylvester from us or from Zambezi. But all we guarantee is that the gift inside is valued at very least at its face value. And as I said before, the whole price of the gift goes to the city mission.
Plus, you get to walk in the enchanted forest.
Absolutely.
Which sounds really, really nice.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, it's a totally different idea for Christmas. So, are you guys thinking about doing pop-up stores again in the future as well at different times of the year?
No, really not so much about the pop-up store. You could call this a pop-up, I guess. It's really just an opportunity to use the space. But no, we have a bunch of different activities in the pipeline. A bit too early to say too much, but there's a long lunch in High Street planned, and we have the idea to perhaps show old black and white movies in Freiburg Place in the evenings, and that's probably enough to say right now.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Sounds really good. Well, this is a great idea. So go to the High Street Lucky Christmas shop. It is open daily from 11 a.m. And of course on the weekends as well from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. on Saturday or 4 p.m. on Sunday. Thanks, Chris Cherry. Cheers for joining us.
Thank you.
That is Chris Cherry from Workshop there. Time now here on Kiwi is 7:47. Got a track